Hello and welcome back. Today we are going to be opening a booster box of Edge of Eternities. So I have not opened a booster box of this yet. I opened two bundles. One of them there's a video of on this channel. The other video it didn't save or I lost it. I don't know what happened. But if you want to see the video of me opening the Edge of Eternities bundle, I'll put it up at the top of the screen here. I'll also link it in the description. But Edge of Eternities is my favorite set from 2025. So my LGS ran out of booster boxes before I got around to buying it. I was a little bit late to the Edge of Eternities booster boxes, so I did get those two bundles. But shout out to Eric. Thank you for getting some more booster boxes. So we have a booster box. There's only 30 packs in here because Wizards of the Coast went from 36 to 30 booster packs. Pretty crazy jump. That's 6 packs less. But I'll put on the top or on the sides here, we'll put the chase cards. And also, besides the chase cards, we're going to be looking for the special lands. So Ancient Tomb, the shock lands, the utility lands, and any of the special print cards. So it should be pretty exciting box opening. And then after we get done opening this booster box with the cards from the two bundles that I opened and the booster box, we're just going to build a deck of just Edge of Eternities. So I'm really hoping I get the 5-color spaceship. We want to get the spaceships and the planets also. So hopefully we can get all of them, but it's not guaranteed, obviously. There we go. Our Edge of Eternities booster box is here. So I'm actually going to move it over to the side because I do need to have the middle open in order to put these. But we're going to start just right off the top and open these. Let's go. Some good stuff. All right. We got a robot token. All right. I think these are in order. Commons to, I'm not going to read all the commons, but we'll know when we get to something good. So we'll just put them down here. All right. Ooh, these cards feel good too. I don't know if it's because they're cold, because they were in my car, but pretty nice. I do love Edge of Eternities because it is an artifacts heavy deck. And also there's a 5-color commander, so I really want to be able to have 5-color deck with it. Pretty cool. During your turn it has Death Touch. So I'm not familiar with all the cards. These are the smooth printings, I think. There's two kinds of printings. There's the smooth one, and then there's like the more rough printing. Ooh, did we get a foil? Oh, we did. Okay. Bioengineered Future. When this enchantment enters, create a lander token. Each creature you control enters with an additional +1/+1 counter on it for each land that entered the battlefield under your control this turn. Pretty cool. That's a rare. They're like so smooth. Interesting. So we got Debris Field Crusher. That's our foil. And this is a spaceship. When the spaceship enters, it deals 3 damage to any target. The spaceship gets +2/+0 until end of turn. 8 for a 1/5. 8 to station a 1/5. Not great. And we got a basic force. Not even the special land. It's just a basic force land. Not too great. We'll put our tokens up there and our other piles over here. All right. I'm not really sure if I'm going to put the cards we're looking for. I'll probably have to put them off screen. So we'll figure it out in post-production. All right, we got a human soldier and lander. Cool. Lost in space. So a lot of these commons you'll see multiple times, so I'm not going to read all of these. But when we do the deck tech, we will do a deck tech after this video. So it should be the next video right after this one. If you're watching this video, you'll just have to come back and check out the deck tech once we build our deck. Because I'm not going to read all of the cards right now. I'm just looking for the specific cards we're looking for. And then once I take the time to build the deck, we'll be able to read all of them and get everything. This creature gets plus X plus 0, where X is the greatest mana value among other artifacts you control. Okay, that might be good. Might be good. Virus Beetle. And another land. Another basic plain looking land, not the special land. Alright, no rare lands yet. My bundles, the bundles have 9 packs each, and those had so many good lands. We got another lander. Landers are good to have. Banishing Light. When this enchantment enters, exile target non-land permanent and opponent controls until its enchantment leaves. Oh, okay. Cool. Embrace Oblivion. Death Touch. Wait, what is that? A 2/2 for 2? And another creature gets Death Touch. That's pretty good. Pretty cool. Alright, we're looking for spaceships and planets. Ooh, Weft Walking. I have one of those already. Foil. Tap an untap permanent you control. Add 1 mana of any color. Okay. And a swamp. So far, none of the cool looking lands that we got in our bundle. Maybe they only come in the bundle. I'm not sure. But we can get the... we need to get some rare lands. Ooh, a Sliver. And a Robot. Alright. Nutrient Block. Indestructible. Sacrifice this artifact, you gain 3 life. When this artifact's put in the graveyard from the battlefield, draw a card. That's not too bad. I mean, you pay 1, pay 2, you gain 3 life, and you draw a card. So it's kind of like a clue food. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Alright, here's our uncommon, Scourge for Eternity. As an additional cost of the spell, sacrifice an artifact creature, return target creature or spacecraft card with mana value 5 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Ooh, and create a lander token. That's pretty good. Mouth of the Swarm. 6 flying, ward 2. When this creature enters, creatures your opponent's control get -3/-0 until your next turn. It would be nice if I had affinity for artifacts. It's 7 mana. Oh, here we go. We got one of those special lands. Grove of the Born Willows. Grove of the Born Willows. Okay, so this isn't a shock land, but it's tapped for red or green, and each opponent gains 1 life. That's not bad, actually. I don't care if they gain a life. This does not come into play tapped. So it's pretty cool. That's nice. All right. We'll put that right there. Biotech Specialist. When this creature enters, create a lander token. I think we're going to be making so many lander tokens. We're playing 5 color. So we're going to have all of the best of each color. Ooh, this is cool. A spaceship. Oh, we got a spaceship and a land in this one. Is this a rare or mythic? It's a mythic. Okay, that's a mythic. Wow, that's cool. That's going in the deck. We got Uthros Scan Ship. It's a 4 for a 4/4 flying. When this spaceship enters, draw 2 cards and then discard a card. That's pretty good too. I like that. That probably is going to make it in the deck. And then we got one of the special lands. Oh man, I guess we whiffed on those first 2 packs, but this is looking pretty nice. All right, yeah, those first 2 packs were tough. All right, now this was 1 pack right here. These are nice cards. Oh, can't wait to get this deck put together. It's just going to be a fun project, I think. Ooh, another lander. I like that art. All right. We're just going to skip through the commons real quick because, you know, we can look at them later, but we're going to see them a lot. So, ooh, uncommon. So this is the second spell you cast each turn costs 2 less. That's not too bad. This guy is 5/5 for 5 at the beginning of your end step. If you control 2 or more tapped creatures, you may discard your hand. If you do, draw 2 cards. So if you don't have any cards in hand, this is automatically draw 2 every turn. That's actually really good. That's cool. Ooh, look at this guy. This frame is weird looking, but this is a spacecraft. When this spacecraft enters, each opponent sacrifices a non-token creature. Ooh, for 5? That's not... Oh, man, I almost dropped it. That's not bad. Okay, we're going to have such a savage deck, I think. Okay, double strike. Here we go. Here's a rare. Mutinous Massacre. All right, 3, 2 black, and 2 red. Sorcery. Choose odd or even. Destroy each creature with mana value of the chosen quality. Then gain control of all creatures until end of turn. Untap them. They gain haste until end of turn. 0 is even. Yep. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Another uncommon, All Fate Stalker. It's a nice foil. When this creature enters, exile up to 1 target non-assassin creature until this creature leaves the battlefield. Warp 1 in white. Cool. 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 Wow. No special lands that time, but some good cards. Edge of Eternities, honestly, has got to be the best value for the buck, I think, in recent boosters. I know everybody's really obsessed with Final Fantasy, but honestly, I really couldn't care less about Final Fantasy. Yeah, some of the cards are powerful, and I guess if you like the IP, then you probably are really excited about it. But I don't care about Final Fantasy, so Edge of Eternities wins for me. It's just such a cool set. It's really fun if you like artifacts or making a lot of tokens, because it's probably going to do that. So I do have a few Edge of Eternities cards in my artifacts deck, my robot deck. So whenever you cast your second spell each turn, put a +1 counter. Okay, attractive beam, enchanted creature, or spacecraft. When this aura enters tapped enchanted permanent, you control enchanted permanent. Enchanted permanent doesn't untap during its control as your tap step. Okay, you control enchanted permanent, but it doesn't untap during its controller's unstep. Unstep? Oh, I can't even read anymore. Whoa, we got another one. Blink Moth Nexus. All right, I don't even know if this is good. I just love the way these lands look. So this is a rare, add colorless, or you can pay 1. This land becomes a 1/1 Blink Moth artifact creature with flying until end of turn. It's still a land, or pay 1, tap, target Blink Moth creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn. So this is kind of like a new version of Mishra's Factory, except instead of turning the land into a 1/1 or a 2/2 creature, it makes a 1/1. Oh, it becomes a 1/1 creature. So it's kind of like, yeah, that's weird. It's kind of like a Mishra's Factory, but it's a Blink Moth instead of a 2/2 assembly worker. That's pretty cool. All right, that one's going to be, that's our special lands right there. So cool. I love this. Lightstall Inquisitor, Vigilance. When this creature enters, each opponent exiles a card from their hand and may play that card for as long as it remains exiled. Each spell cast this way costs 1 more to cast. Each land paid this way enters tapped. Played this way. Okay, gotcha. Cool. Don't really care about that. What do we got here? This guy is that another common? Why is there a common after the rares? Yeah. Another basic land. All right, we're going to be going through a lot of packs, so we got to try to do this kind of fast. We're already 5 packs in, or no, 6 packs, 7, I don't know. We need a lot. There's a lot more lands and spaceships we haven't gotten yet, so we got to keep moving here. We got a drone and lander. There's a lot of lander tokens so far. All right, let's just get through these. Ooh, that's cool. Cool artwork. Look at the spaceship in the background. Cool. Let's see. It's a 4/3 with menace for 4. That's not bad. When this creature enters, create a lander token. At the beginning of your end step, on your next turn, sacrifice that token. Interesting. Landers are a big deal here. Definitely can ramp out with a bunch of landers. Okay, we're going to keep going. There's so many. Ooh, look at this cute little puppy. Here we go. Uncommon. Seed Ship Impact. Destroy target artifact or enchantment for 1 and a green. If its a mana value is 2 or less. Create a lander token. They love to give lander tokens. Faller's Faithful. Alright. We got to get to the rares. Look at this artwork. Wow. Cool. Oh, what do we got here? Godless Shrine. All right, we got a shock land. Let's go. Godless Shrine. White and black, too, which is really good. That's cool. Oh, look, it has the Edge of Eternities, like, set symbol picture in the background. It's like a planet type thing. So there we go. We got a shock land. That's cool. Then we got this guy. 2 for a 4/1 menace. Ward discard a card. Whenever this creature attacks, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature an opponent controls. That's a downfall. Cool. Destroy target artifact or tapped creature. And you gain 3 life. Alright, another mountain. We need to get more not plain looking lands in here. Otherwise our deck's going to be rough. I don't think I have enough of the full art lands to make a full 5-color deck yet. All right, another sliver and a robot. I don't think we're going to be playing with slivers, but we'll see. All right, let's go. Ooh, look at this art. We got to appreciate the good artwork when we see it. Swarm color. 2/4 flying. When this creature becomes tapped, you may sacrifice another creature or artifact. If you do, draw a card. Cool. Some more cool art. There's some really good artwork in this set. Love it. Very colorful too. All right. Uncommons. Remnant Elemental. Ooh, an Elemental. This could go in the new Lorwyn. A Lorwyn deck. I know Lorwyn's getting a lot of love right now, but I haven't bought in a single pack. I'm still stuck on Edge of Eternities. But this is landfall. Whenever a land you control enters, this creature gets +2/+0 until end of turn. Not a super powerful elemental, but Survey Mechan. Unravel. Counter target spell. Oh, we have a counter spell in Edge of Eternities. Okay, counter target spell. If the amount of mana spent to cast that spell was less than its mana value, you draw a card. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Here we go. An uncommon legendary creature. Death Touch Life Link. Ooh, this is going to probably make it into the deck. It's pretty cool. All right. What do we have here? A spacecraft. Oh, we got the 5-color. This is it. Infinite Guideline Station. This is our commander that we need in order to build this deck. So lucky that we got this. If we didn't get this, I wouldn't be able to build the deck because I was going to make it 5-color. So this is cool. I don't even know what this one does. Let's see. When Infinite Guideline Station enters, Create a tap 2/2 colorless robot artifact creature token for each multicolored permanent you control. Okay, so we want to focus on multicolored cards maybe. Station it. We got to station at 12. It's flying, and whenever Infinite Guideline Station attacks, draw a card for each multicolored permanent you control. Oh man, we got to make this into a card draw engine. Okay, there's no backside. That is awesome. We have our commander. We can stop opening packs now. No, I'm just kidding. We got to finish doing this. Cerebral Surveil X, where X is the number of artifacts you control, then draw 3 cards. Oh, that's not bad. For 5, it's not great, but we can just Surveil X, so that kind of makes up for it. That's cool. Okay, we're going to make this artifacts and multicolored cards, I guess, to synergize with our commander. But yeah, that is so cool that we've got the commander. I got an Ancient Tomb in my bundle. If you haven't seen that one, the link's in the description. So we have an Ancient Tomb. We have some dual lands. I got some shock lands in my bundles. So we'll see what else. Hopefully we get some more dual lands because we're going to need them. Oh, that's kind of cool artwork. Cryo Shatter. When a enchanted creature becomes tapped or is dealt damage, destroy it. Ooh, 1 mana. Okay, 1 mana. You can almost get rid of a creature. All right, we got to get through this. We got to find out what other lands, because the next video is coming up, and we have to... Ooh, look at this. Look at that art. We have to get our dual lands and spaceships, and... Oh my goodness, I love this set. And the multicolor card, here we go. Whenever Halia enters or attacks, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. Whenever one or more creatures you control with +1/+1 counters on them deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. Oh man, we're gonna make this a card draw engine like crazy. Other creatures you control have haste. Wow. Okay. Timeline color. This one has haste too. 2 black, 2/2 haste. You may cast this card from your graveyard using its warp ability. So 1 and 2 life. That's cool. Oh my goodness. I don't even know. It's going to take me so long to build this deck because there's so many interesting cards to kind of go through and figure it out. But I'm going to try it. We'll see. We also have a brand new unopened box of Dragon Shield Ivory. Basically every deck I build goes into Dragon Shield Ivory. And I got these from the LGS also. My favorite color sleeves. They look really good with black border cards. So basically any set except for, you know, old school white bordered stuff. But yeah, let's keep going through these. Oh man, cool. And when I do the deck tech for this, you will get to see some of the cool artwork. They'll be all sleeved up for you. What's this one? Search your library for an artifact card, reveal it, put it in your hand, then shuffle. Return target artifact card from your graveyard to your hand. Oh, so it's multifunctional, multimodal for 4. A little bit overpriced, but or overcosted, but you have a choice. Ooh, this is cool. Create a lander token, then you may sacrifice an artifact. When you do, litho breaking deals 2 damage to each creature. Not really something I care about. Ooh, look at this art. This is cool. Put a +1 counter on target creature, draw a card. Not a great card. Ooh, here we go. Here we go, Spacecraft. It's a 4/4 for 1 blue. At the beginning of combat on your turn, up to 1 other target artifact you control becomes an artifact creature with base power and toughness 2/2 and gains flying. Flying Vigilance. 4/4 Flying Vigilance. This is a Sarah Angel for 1 blue. That is super broken. First turn, you play this. Second turn, station it for 9 somehow. No, I don't know. But it is a rare, and it's a spaceship. So it's going to go here. I'm going to cover up the most important spaceship right here. This guy. Put him right there. Okay. Secluded Starforge. Okay, it adds colorless, or you can pay 2, tap X untapped artifacts you control. Target creature gets +X/+0 until end of turn. Then you can pay 5 and tap it, create a 2/2 robot. Okay, maybe. Ooh, here we go. Esteli Reclaimer. Creature Warrior. 3 and 2 white for 5/4 flying. When this creature enters, return target non-creature, non-land permanent card with mana value X or less from your graveyard to the battlefield, where X is the amount of mana spent to cast this creature. Okay, so you can warp it, get something that costs 3, and then pay 5. Oh, that's really good. Oh, look at this. We got a foil full art land. Thank you. We do not have enough of these lands, actually. We need more. I don't think we're going to be able to finish the deck with the amount of lands we have right here. All right. I don't know how many packs we've opened so far, but we're making progress. All right. Another robot / lander. A lot of robots and landers in here. Here we go. Cool artwork. Mental modulation. This costs 1 less to cast during your turn. Tap target artifact or creature. Tap target artifact or creature. Draw a card. Huh, that's not bad. It's an instant, so you can do that in response to an attack. Cool. All right, let's get through these commons. I know there's so much fun to look at, but we don't have that much time. We have 30 packs to open. More really cool artwork. Okay, this deck's gonna be great. Trust me, when we do the deck tech, I will spend more time on the cards that we choose for the deck. But for now, we have to get through this. Oh, here we go. Another special land. Raging Ravine. I think no, I don't have this yet. So it enters tapped. Not great, but you can add red or green. Pay 2 red and green until end of turn. This land becomes a 3/3 red and green elemental creature with whenever this creature attacks, put a +1/+1 counter on it. It is still a land. So that's interesting. So it's a 3/3 creature. It gets +1/+1 until end of turn if you attack. So it's a 4/4 attacker. Not great, but maybe it's situational. We'll see. Thrumming Hive Pool. Affinity for slivers. Ugh. Slivers you control have double strike and haste. At the beginning of your upkeep, create 2 1/1 colorless sliver. Are we gonna have to throw slivers into this too? And then we got this guy. All right, cool. And another. There's a swamp for us. All right, let's go. We got a swamp. And I'm probably gonna have to buy another booster box because these are just too much fun to open. We have a human soldier. That art is actually pretty cool. Human soldier and a lander. All right, let's see what we got here. Lost in space. Target artifact or creature. Creature's owner puts it on the top, their choice of the top or bottom of their library. Okay, cool. Ooh, swarm. So we have seen some of these, a lot of these already. Ooh, look at that. So we're just gonna try to go through these quickly. Oh, that is nice art. I like that. What is this? Hemosymbic Might. Cost 1 green, 1/1. Whenever this creature becomes tapped, another target creature you control gets +X/+X until in turn. X is the creature's power. This creature's power, actually. Raging Actuator. Scourge for Eternity. I don't know if any of these... Oh, there we go. Pinnacle Emissary. This is in my Artifacts robot deck. Pretty cool token generator, especially with my Artifacts deck has 20 0-drops in it. So this does really good with free 1/1 drones. But that's good. That's a good card. Here we go. Ice Cave Crasher. 4/4 trample for 4 with landfall. All right. Great. We're still moving. Let's go. Let's go. All right, we have, ooh, we haven't gotten this one before. Munitions. I think that's the first munitions token we've gotten. And another robot. I think we've gotten robots and landers every time so far. Virus beetle. Alright, we're just going to go through these pretty quick. Common spacecraft. I only care about the rares and mythic rare spacecrafts. That's all I care about. Ooh, look at this guy. Cute little guy. The Follower's Faithful. Brilliant. Brilliant. Ooh, look at this one. Cerebral Download. Surreal X. X is the number of artifacts you control. Ooh, yeah, that's the one we had before. That one's really good. Lightsmith, whenever you cast your second spell, +1/+1 counter. Ooh, here we go. What is this? Full art. Weapons manufacturing. Whenever a non-token artifact you control enters, create a colorless artifact token named Munitions. When this token leaves the battlefield, it deals 2 damage to any target. And we got a munitions token this pack. Was that planned? I don't know. Not a huge fan of direct damage, though. I could see how these things could just go kind of crazy. But I'm more into like the whole big creatures smash type decks. Sinister, I can't even say it. Cryologist. Oh my goodness. Cut that out. When this creature enters, target creature an opponent controls gets -3/-0 until end of turn. And it has Warp 1. Alright. Another not cool looking land. Alright. We're getting there. We're getting somewhere. Let's go. We just need to get all of the coolest lands and space stations and spaceships and planets. Did we get any planets yet? I don't think so. Are the lands planets? No. No, because you have to station the planet. So we don't have any planets yet. We got another one of those. We can even build a 60-card deck. Exile creature, spacecraft. Thawbringer. When this creature enters or dies, surveil one. Alright, we gotta keep moving. Time's a ticking. Okay, what is this? This is not a great spacecraft. Here we go, multicolor card. Whenever you cast your second spell, each turn, create a 1/1 colorless drone artifact creature token with flying, and this creature can block only creatures with flying. Yeah, okay. Defender, it's a 4/1 defender. Enchanted creature you control. Enchanted creature +2. Okay. Ooh, there we go. Alright. Banishing Light. When this enchantment enters, yep, we had that one already before. Nothing great here. What was our mythic rare? We had a rare. We just had the one rare. What is this? Enchanted artifact you control. When this aura enters, exile target creature an opponent controls until this aura leaves the battlefield. Enchanted permanent has ward 1. I don't know. I'd rather have it just have hexproof than ward 1. It's kind of not that great. Alright, we still have quite a few packs left, so we did get our commander, which is super important. We could have easily not gotten that, but we did. So thank you to Serenity Hobbies for this booster box. And we got our, let's just look at it real quick again. We got our commander, Infinite Guideline Station. It's a spacecraft, 715. It's pretty cool. So really cool. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's fire through these pretty quick. All right, uncommons. Ooh, that looks cool. Glacier Godmaw, 5 and 2 green, 6/6 trample. When this creature enters, create a lander token. Landfall. Whenever a land you control enters, creatures you control get +1/+1. And gain vigilance and haste. Wow. This thing is going to definitely be in the deck. That's super powerful. Ooh, look at that. That's some cool artwork. Weft Stalker Ardent. Whenever another creature, aircraft, creature or artifact you control enters, this creature deals 1 damage to each opponent. That could be pretty crazy. It doesn't say non-token, right? Whenever another creature or artifact. Does not say non-token. That's pretty sick. Pretty sick. Timeline Caller. Yep, we saw this one already before. It's pretty cool. Specimen Freighter. Specimen Freighter. It's an uncommon spaceship. And when the spaceship enters, up to 2 target non-spaceship creatures to their owner's hand. Return. I forgot to say the return part. So 4/7 flying. Whenever this spaceship attacks, defending player mills 4 cards. Oh, this deck's gonna be so brutal. If they allow me to play these cards and station them. Enchant artifact or creature you control. The first time you would create 1 or more tokens each turn. You may instead create that many tokens that are copies of enchanted permanent. Whew, that could be pretty brutal. Grave Pack Monoist. Okay, it's another common. Why do they keep putting the commons after the rares? That's confusing me. All right, so I think this deck's going to be pretty awesome so far. We are going to need a lot of like easy to cast creatures, although we will be making lots of lander tokens and robots. So and we'll use those to station our spaceships and planets. And still, we have not gotten a planet. We have to get a planet. Ooh, I haven't seen this one. Depressurize. And the artwork in this set is just so good. I know I keep saying that. And I'm really a fan of the old school artwork, but this set, there's just something about it. It's got like this theme to it, you know what I mean? This dog. Okay. Survey Mechan. 1/3 flyer for 4. Hexproof. 10. Sacrifice this creature, deals 3 damage to any target. Target player draws 3 cards and gains 3 life. This ability costs X less to activate, where X is the number of differently named lands you control. Ooh. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Alright, reroute systems. Bloodguard Elite. Ooh. Enters with X+1 counters on it. When the creature leaves the battlefield, put its counters on target creature you control. Wow. Wow. That's pretty cool. There's that guy again. He's really cool. And, ooh, Raga Stuffed Gastronaut. Artifacts you control are food in addition to their other types and have 2 tap, sacrifice, you gain 3 life. 1 tap, sacrifice food, and it does 3 damage to each opponent. Ooh, that's cool. Beginning of each end step, if you gain life this turn, untap. All right, here we go. An uncommon foil. All right, 3 and 2 green. Landfall. Whenever a land you control enters, create a 2/2 robot. Wow. Wow. Okay, that one was not a common this time. Usually it's a common at the end. All right. We're getting down to the nitty-gritty, and we have a lot of ground to make up here. We need spaceships and planets. Another lander. Can't have enough landers, I guess. All right, let's get something good. Ooh, pretty cool, pretty cool. Nice, nice. Oh, sorry, I'm holding the cards all over the place. Ooh, I have one of these already, I believe. Whenever an artifact you control enters, put a +1 counter on target creature. Pretty cool. Is that a rare? It's uncommon. Okay. Interesting art there. Ah, mythic. Okay. Quantum Riddler. 3 and 2 blue for 4/6. It has warp 1 and a blue. Flying. When this creature enters, draw a card. As long as you have 1 or fewer cards in hand, if you would draw 1 or more cards, you draw that many cards plus 1 extra. So you're going to pay 1 in a blue. If you have 1 or fewer cards in hand, you pay 1 in a blue, warp it, draw 2, and then later you can cast it again and draw 2 more. That's pretty cool. And another common, another basic land. Wow, we are not getting our lands this time. I think the 2 bundles I got were rigged because we got so many good land in those bundles. But we can make up for it. Robot. Alright, here we go. Light deck. Alright. They're kind of scary. Alright, here we go. We have, is this Ilvois Infiltrator? 2 in a blue, 1/3 creature. This creature can't be blocked if you've cast 2 or more spells this turn. Whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. Yes, card draw engine, initiate. This one again with this amazing artwork. Cool. Whenever a creature you control with a +1/+1 counter it dies, draw a card. We're going to be drawing some cards with this deck, I'll tell you what. Ooh, here's our rare, Frenzied Baloth. 2 green, 3/2. This spell can't be countered. Trample haste. Creature spells you control can't be countered. Combat damage can't be prevented. Whoa! Yeah, for 2 green, this is really overpowered. Here we go. Common and an island. Whew. All right. I think I need, I don't remember what I got in my bundle. I either got a Thespian Stage or a Inventor's Fair. I think Inventor's Fair is the one I need. I think I got a Thespian Stage. So I do want to get an Inventor's Fair. Hopefully we can get one. Let's go. Okay. I don't remember getting that one yet. Return up to 3 target creature cards with total mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Put a +1 counter on each of them. Cool. Great for if you're sacrificing creatures and stuff. Hold on, what was that? That was uncommon. Okay. Got a multicolored card for our commander. When this creature enters, create a land or token. Pay 8, draw 2 cards. Draw 2 cards and create a 2/2 colorless robot artifact creature token. Okay, cool. Uncommon. Do we have a rare? That's an uncommon. Ooh, Biomech Engineer. This one's good. This one's really good, yeah. Draw 2 cards. We just saw that, but this is a foil version. And we got a forest. Did we not get a rare in here? Oh, there we did. Yeah, here's our rare. I went right past it. Weapons manufacturing. Whenever a non-total artifact you control enters, create a colorless artifact token named munitions. I had this one already. Don't really care about that one too much. We have 1, 2, 3. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. Wow, we still have 6, 7. Whoa. Okay, so we have a lot of packs left. There's like 3, 6, 9, 10. This is 11. So we have 11 left. Let's count it down. All right. We have 11 packs left. Robot. Lander. I feel like I'm gonna be making a lot of robots and landers. I'm gonna move our commander again. Sorry. It's just, we'll just put these in a pile like that. We'll put that there. All right, so we have, this is 11 out of 11 left. Center's tapped. When it enters, if it sacrifice it unless you tap an untapped permanent. We might be able to play that. Not a great land, but it's okay. All right, let's keep going. Keep going. Ooh, there we go. Breeding Pool, another shock land. Cool artwork too. We have our Breeding Pool, shock land here. And then, ooh, we got a mythic rare. Dawnsire, Sunstar Dreadnought 5, colorless. It's a 20/20 flying. Whenever you attack, Dawnsire deals 100 damage to up to one target creature or planeswalker. 100 damage. I have seen this card before. That is super cool. All right. And then another common and another cool land. Let's separate these actually. I want to put, these are the basic lands here. I want to put this, I want to separate the shock lands from the special lands. So we have 2 shock lands, and then we have our special bordered lands here. All right, cool. All right, pack 10 of 10. 10 packs left. All right, let's go. Here we go, robot and a lander. All right, here we go. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Nice. Hey, I haven't seen some of these. This is a good sign. Could this be a god pack? Here we go. Let's see what we get. Let's see what we get. I really want a planet. Give me a planet. Ooh, look at this guy. Saurian Voidborn. 2 and a black for a 2/2. Whenever this creature or another creature or artifact you control dies, target opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. I'm sure you could combo off with that. That's pretty cool. Oh, here's a rare pain for all enchanted creatures. Enchant a creature you control. When this aura enters, enchanted creature deals damage equal to its power to any other target. Whenever enchanted creature is dealt damage, it deals that much damage to each opponent. That's going to go in the deck. And a common, Red Tiger Mechan. Basic land. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. We are getting quite the pile of cards over here, as you can see. All right, pack number 9. Number 9 out of 9. We're counting backwards in case you didn't catch on to that. Robot and a lander again. All right, here we go. Ooh, that is cool. Honestly, I'm not a fan of the modern border. I really love old school / pre-modern frames, not border, but in the frame. But it's okay. The artwork still is rocking with these cards, so not too bad. Oh, here's a uncommon spaceship. Ooh, flying lifelink. Might have a spot for that. We have to station at 8 though. That's a lot. Our first planeswalker, Tezzeret, Cruel Captain. All right, this one looks crazy good. It's a mythic rare. 3, and he comes in with 4 loyalty. Whenever an artifact you control enters, put a loyalty counter on Tezzeret. Wow, it's gonna be broken. 0, untap target artifact or creature. If it's an artifact creature, put a +1 counter. This is more broken than the other Tezzeret. Search your library. -3 to search your library for an artifact card with mana value 1 or less. Reveal it, put it into your hand, and shuffle. And then a -7, you get an emblem with, at the beginning of combat, on your turn, put 3 +1/+1 counters on target artifact you control. If it's a non-creature, it becomes a 0/0 robot artifact creature. That is awesome. I think this guy deserves a spot. We'll put him down here by our commander. That's a cool card. All right, so we got this guy. He's an uncommon instead of a common. All right, pack 8. Here we go. We are getting close. Pack number 8 out of 8. Robot, what do you want to guess? It's a lander. Oh, how did I know? All right, here we go. This is good stuff. I'm pretty happy with this booster box already. We got Tezzeret, We got our 5-color spaceship. We did not get any planets yet, which I'm really hoping we get a planet. But so far, not yet. All right, here we go. Space-time anomaly. 2, a white and a blue. Target player mills cards equal to your life total. Whoa, okay. That could be kind of scary. Oh, and here's another rare. Did we get 2 rares in this one? That's a rare? This is a rare. Okay. So it's Requiem Monolith. 2 and a black. Artifact. Until end of turn, target creature gains. Whenever this creature is dealt damage, you draw that many cards and lose that much life. That creature's controller may have this artifact deal 1 damage to it. Activate only as a sorcery. That can be useful for sure. Whoa, did we just get 2 rares and no common or uncommon? Just a land. Interesting. All right, pack number 7. We're getting down there. Whoopsie. All right, come on. Give us a planet. Give us a planet. We have our spaceship, or is it space station? Spaceship. Now we just need our planet. Come on, planet. Lander. All right. We can do this. Oopsie. Okay. We are going to get it. Here we go. Multicolor. Tanuk. Memorial Ensign. Ooh, it's a landfall. Whenever a land you control enters, Tanuk deals 1 damage to each opponent. If this is the second time this ability has resolved this turn, draw a card. Okay. I don't think we're going to be doing landfall. Vote out. Destroy target creature. Alright, some cool artwork. Spaceships in the back. Human pilot. Okay, we're not going to read everything. We got to keep going. Here's our rare. Do we have this one? No, we do not. Is that pronounced Zoo-Ifit? Osteo-Harmonist. 1 and 2 black for 2/3 creature. Pay or tap it. Return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. It's a skeleton in addition to its other types. And has no abilities. Okay. So, I mean, if you just have a big creature, you can get him out. It's pretty cool. No abilities. 4/5 lifelink for 6. At the beginning of your end step, if you control 2 or more tapped creatures, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control other than this creature. Ooh, we got a mountain. Foil mountain. All right. Not quite enough full art lands, but we're getting there. Okay, so what are we on now? Pack 6. Pack number 6. Drone. Robot. Okay, black and green. When this creature enters, mill 3 cards. Pay 3 black and a green, sacrifice this creature, return target creature or spacecraft card from your graveyard to the battlefield for 5. That's kind of expensive, but could come in handy. You never know. Here we go, another rare multicolor. Trample. Diadrine enters with a number of +1 counters on it equal to the amount of mana spent to cast it. Whenever you attack, you may remove a +1 counter from each of 2 creatures you control. If you do, draw a card, create a 2/2 colorless robot. Not a fan, really, but it's a card. I think we'll have enough cards to choose from. We can make a pretty solid 5-color deck. All right, pack number 5. Robot. Do we say lander? Ooh, it's a lander. Let's go. Okay. Yeah, I like that. I like that artwork. Oh, we lost one. We lost one. Ooh, that's new. That's cool. Oh, another new one. I don't remember seeing that one. Here we go. A multicolored creature. We have when Alpha Rail wow. Okay. When Alpha Real, I can't even say that. When it enters, draw 2 cards. Ooh, one in a blue and a black, and you get to draw 2 cards. Oh, but you have to discard 2. Unless you discard an artifact card. Okay, during your turn, Alpha Real has Death Touch. Okay, I think we might have seen that one before. What are these, some crazy looking creatures here? Ooh, there we go. Mystifying Maze. Nice. These lands look so good. Mystifying Maze. This one says add a colorless, pay 4 and tap it, exile target attacking creature and opponent controls. At the beginning of the next end step, return it to the battlefield tapped under its owner's control. So it's like a Maze of Ith, except you have to pay 4. And it exiles it for, kind of blinks it, I guess. That's cool. That's cool. Here we go. Look at this. Another rare. Entropic Battle Cruiser. It's another spaceship. 3 and a black. So the 1+, whenever an opponent discards a card, they lose 3 life. And then the 8+, it's a 3/10 with flying and death touch. Whenever the spaceship attacks, each opponent discards a card. Each opponent. Wow. And each opponent who can't loses 3 life. Oh, man. People are just going to hate me. It's going to be such a mean deck, but it's going to be so much fun to play. Ooh, we got another swamp. Cool. All right. Pack 4. Pack number 4. Let's go. All right. Drone. I'm going to guess robot. No, it's a lander. I was wrong. Okay. This pile is going to fall over. I would have loved to have been able to crack an entire booster box when I was a kid. Like, I bought packs of 4th edition and Ice Age, but I never was able to get an entire booster box. It's just so cool. It's great to see, like, an entire set kind of all at one time. Oh, here we go. Multicolor. Rare. So white and a blue for a 2/2 Vigilance Menace. Whenever another creature you control dies or is put into exile, put a +1/+1 counter on Sire Vandom, and you gain 1 life. When Sire Vandom dies or is exiled, while its power is 4 or greater, destroy up to 1 target non-land permanent. It's a lot of text, but could be good. Could be a good card. And that's it for that one. Are we going to get our planet? We have 3 packs. 3 packs left. Number 3. We're almost out, and we need to get our planet still. I don't think I've gotten a single planet. Robot lander. Yes. Yes. I called it. We need to get our planet. Give me a planet, please. Ooh. That guy's cool. Yeah. We want a planet. 2 black for 2/2 haste. I mean, you may cast this card from your grave. I think we've gotten that a couple times. Ooh, what do we have? What do we have? It's a spacecraft. 4/7, whenever a spacecraft attacks defending player, mills 4 cards. Cool. 9 to station it. That's a lot. Give me something good. Ooh, we got a planet. We got a planet. All right, this one is Adagia Windswept Bastion. So this is a mythic. Okay. This land enters tapped. Tap for white. White's good. Okay. So a station at 12 plus, 3 and a white, create a token that's a copy of target artifact or enchantment you control, except it's legendary. Activate only as a sorcery. So you can start copying your artifacts and enchantments. That is really cool, but it's not the planet I was looking for. These are not the droids you're looking for. I was looking for the blue one that is like a Talarian Academy, but you have to station at 12. But that's okay. We got a planet. All right. Success. Let's rip this thing open. So we've gotten our planet. We've gotten our commander we wanted. We've gotten Tezzeret, which is amazing. Munitions. Robot. Okay. Cool. Let's do this. This is pack. Oh, I almost knocked the whole pile over. Pack number 2. It's getting harder to do this because this pile is kind of in the way. One more pack after this. Can we get another planet, please? Give me the Talarian Academy planet. I forget what it's called. I think it starts with a U. But that's what we need. Oh, that is sick. Desculpting Blast. 1 in a blue. Return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. If it was attacking, create a 1/1 colorless drone artifact creature token with flying, and this token can block only creatures with flying. Okay, so this is like a cyclonic blast, but with no option to do all creatures. So, but you also get a token, so that's kind of cool. What do we got? Spacecraft 6/5 flying haste. All right. Spacecraft 5/5 flying. Other tapped legendary creatures you control have indestructible. Other tapped legendary creatures. For 3, it's not too bad. Pinnacle Emissary again. I have 3 of those now. I did not need another one, but we haven't gotten very many rare doubles. I do need another planet. Can we get another planet? Or an ancient tomb? Either one. I have 1 ancient tomb, so that's okay. But if we get another one, I will not cry. Lander, I might get another one. Let's see here. Finishing light. Let's go. Last pack, guys. Let's get one of the cards we want. Oh, come on, let's go. Whatever we get, though, I'm happy with this box. It's a pretty good box. I think I'll buy another one at some point. Flying Trample. All right. Nexus of Fate. What? This has got to be a chase card. 5 and 2 blue. Take an extra turn after this one. If this card would be put into a graveyard from anywhere, reveal this card and shuffle it into its owner's library instead. Oh. Okay. Nexus of Fate. That is a hit, guys. That is awesome. All right, so that's going. Hey, that was worth not getting the Talarian Academy land. Nexus of Fate. Okay. I will take it. Yes, sir. Okay, we did really good this box, I think. But that wasn't it. We have another rare. Pinnacle Star Cage. It's a 1 and 2 white artifact. When this artifact enters, exile all artifacts and creatures with mana value 2 or less until this artifact leaves the battlefield. Pay 6 and 2 white. Put each card exiled with this artifact into its owner's graveyard. Then create a 2/2 colorless robot artifact creature token for each card put in a graveyard this way. Sacrifice this artifact. Okay, I think this is like a win con here or something. Look at this art. That's a spaceship right there. Wow. Okay, that's also really cool. We'll put that there. And then we got this common and a mountain. So cool. All right, let's just recap real quick. We got some good hits. Here are our lands. We got mountain, swamp, another mountain, foil, an island, forest, swamp, island, plains. So cool. All right, and then down here we just got this Nexus of Fate. definitely going in the deck. We got Adagia. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. This is the planet we got. I want the other planet, but it's okay. We got Tezzeret. Tezzeret is crazy. We got our commander, which is the only thing that I really, for sure, really wanted, because we needed him to build a 5-color deck. And then we have these other spaceships. We have 2 Shocklands. What do we have? White and black and green and blue. I don't think we could have had much better of a box. That was a pretty good box. No Ancient Tomb, but that's okay. We already got an Ancient Tomb in our other bundle. Mystifying Maze. Pretty good. Raging Ravine. You can make a creature with that one. Elemental. Blinkmoth Nexus. This is like the Mishra's Factory of new lands. Pretty cool. And then there we go. Oh wait, actually this one. Oh, okay, yeah, you do have to tap it. So it becomes a 1/1 Blinkmoth. But and it's still land. So you can't buff itself. I guess if you block you can, right? So it makes it a 2/2 basically. And then we have this one, which taps for red or green, and each opponent gains a life. So not bad though. All right, that was it. This is our pile of bulk that we have to go through, along with our 18 packs from our 2 bundles that I opened, and our tokens. But stay tuned. Come back for the next episode after this one, where I will be doing the deck tech on this deck with these cards, plus the 2 bundles that I got previously. There's one bundle there, and there's another bundle here. So we're going to put these to work and have some fun on Spell Table. So I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for joining me for this box opening. It was super fun, and I'll see you guys next time. Adios.